Full disclosure, the voice you are listening to now is artificially generated, brought to you by satisphonic.com. See the link in the description for more details. If you were paid $300 per hour to play a game, but you could only play one game, which one would you choose? Got 6,000 hours in RimWorld so far, with no signs of slowing down, so that it already takes an unhealthy amount of time out of my day. Being paid in real money for harvesting raiders' organs would be nice. No. I would play any game you want me to for $300 an hour. Yeah, right. I will play my least favorite game over and over again repeatedly for as long as I can for $300 an hour. I'd get beat with a stick in an empty room for $300 an hour. You guys are getting paid 1 hour a day. Doing just 1 hour a day, every day would be over $100,000 per year, which is pretty sweet. I'd probably try to do like 5 hours a day though. If you did a 40-week, it would be over $600 a year. I'd just pick any of the MOs my friends are into and get addicted for a few years anyways. By the time it finally starts to feel like a chore, I'd have enough saved to never work again. Factorio, you can play that shit for a lifetime with all the mods available. I've heard this and I'm scared to start it in case it destroys my life. Fun fact, your life is already a Factorio mod. The factory must grow. Pokemon Go, not because it's a good game, but I can claim to be hatching eggs every time I'm walking anywhere, so I'd pretty much get paid from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep every day. Assuming this job is hourly and thus qualifies for overtime, that's a cool $40 a week. RuneScape. People already play like it's a job anyway. Minecraft. Endless amounts of building to be done. Imagine the 50-year world with 20 hours of overtime per week. I have one from when the compass was new. Haven't played it in years though, and I've had it cropped a few times due to file size. Chess. I already play tournaments for free, so doing it for up to $2,400 a day sounds great. Surprised I had to dig this far to find chess. Something you could get really skilled at and then actually make additional income from if you got really good. You do have to love chess first though. Sims. Cookie clicker and just leave it running in the background. Cookie clicker is the first and only game I ever felt like I was getting addicted to. I started running it at home, starting it up before I went to work, and then buying stuff when I got home. Then I started running it in the background on my second work computer, just checking on it on my lunch break. Then every hour. Then whenever I had some time, I actually started clicking on the cookie. Then I installed an auto-clicker. That basically put the computer out of commission, since I now had to have the window in the foreground. After a few weeks, I realized that I am structuring my work and my breaks around cookie clicker. I got super irritated when anyone interrupted my cookie clicker plan time. I started to push back work that needed to be done on the second computer where cookie clicker was running, and when I was forced to do it, I was fast and sloppy. Once I realized what's happening, I kinda freaked out for a second, but then I took a deep breath and turned it off. Haven't played it since, but I still have the save file. Wait, you can play with the family? An idler is even more genius. Stardew Valley. Well, you should take a game with both AFK possibilities and content, since it's the only game you can play for the rest of your life. The Quiet Game. Any sim racing game. Wow. I think WoW is probably the best answer to this question, even for folks that are not into it. Worst case, you can just log in and chat with people, or play one of the countless mini-games and systems that have nothing to do with swords and magic. It may not be the best game for everyone, but it's definitely built to keep people sitting at their keyboards endlessly. Fallout 4 or Skyrim. Ah, so you're a new player. Civ 5. Path of Exile. Oh, $300 an hour isn't enough for you. Had to go for that, didn't you? Football Manager. By the time I am through a career, I'll just buy Stmirren and play Orufem.